What if I told you that some relationship requests don't mean love is struggling? They mean love was never there to begin with, not because you failed, not because you weren't enough, but because real love does not require you to erase yourself. And psychology is very, very clear on this. Most people believe love ends loudly through a big betrayal, a dramatic conflict, or sudden abandonment. But the research shows something far more dangerous. Love often dies quietly, through conditions. Rules that are disguised as concern, control that's disguised as compromise, and pressure disguised as helping you grow. And by the time you notice, you don't even recognize yourself anymore. Many of us stay in relationships where we feel restricted, reshaped, or emotionally drained, simply because the demands sound reasonable on the surface. We tell ourselves things like, they just want what's best for me, or I shouldn't be so sensitive, or relationships require sacrifice. But here is the hard truth that psychology teaches us. Compromise that costs you your identity isn't love. It's compliance. Clinical psychology, attachment theory, and emotional abuse research all confirm this fundamental point. Love that is based on conditions is not love at all, it is a transaction. You are valued only as long as you perform, conform, or comply. So here are 6 requests that reveal when a partner never truly loved you, only the version of you that benefited them. First, cutting you off from friends or family. When a partner asks you to distance yourself from healthy, supportive relationships, they are not protecting your relationship. They are isolating you. This is one of the earliest and most classic markers of emotional control. Why? Because isolation weakens your perspective. And a weakened perspective increases their control and your dependence on them. Remember, love is supposed to expand your world. Control always shrinks it. Second, forcing you to abandon your purpose. If someone pressures you to give up a career, a dream, or a passion that matters deeply to you, not because it actively harms the relationship, but simply because it inconveniences them, they are telling you something very important. Your fulfillment is negotiable. Their comfort is not. True love supports your growth, even when it requires sacrifice from both sides. Control, on the other hand, demands your complete surrender. Third, constantly policing your appearance. Love does not require you to earn attraction. When a partner repeatedly pushes you to lose weight, dress differently, or alter your physical appearance just to meet their personal ideal, they are not loving a person. They are managing an image. Psychology shows that this kind of conditional attraction creates chronic insecurity and slowly destroys your self-worth. Love accepts you first. Preferences always come second. Fourth, suppressing your personality or emotions. Being told that you're too emotional, too quiet, or too intense is not constructive feedback. It is a rejection of your core traits. Your personality is not a flaw that needs to be corrected. Your emotions are not inconveniences to be managed. Love does not ask you to mute yourself just to be tolerable. It makes room for who you already are, in all your complexity. Fifth, demanding constant validation. A partner who cannot tolerate disagreement, boundaries, or any form of independence will slowly drain your emotional energy just to regulate their own insecurity. You become the permanent caretaker of their self-esteem. Psychology calls this emotional extraction, where one person gives, reassures, and stabilizes, while the other just consumes. Healthy love is reciprocal. It's not supposed to be exhausting. And sixth, invading all privacy and boundaries. Demanding unrestricted access to your phone, your finances, or your personal space is not transparency. It is a form of ownership. Trust does not require constant surveillance. Intimacy does not erase your right to autonomy. When your privacy is framed as a form of betrayal, you can be sure that control is already present in the relationship. Psychology is very clear on this. Love is acceptance, not modification. If the affection you receive is conditional on you becoming someone else more quiet, more pleasing, more compliant, then love was never the foundation of your relationship. Compliance was. You are not difficult for needing boundaries. You are not selfish for wanting support. And you are not broken for refusing to disappear. Healthy love does not ask you to shrink. It asks you to show up fully and completely as yourself. Choose relationships where you are loved as you are, not just tolerated until you change. If this video brought you any clarity, please subscribe for more psychology-based relationship insights.